Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog or another video. Today I am going to take you guys to my hobby space, if I may put it that way. I haven't been there in a while, so I'm kind of exposing myself here. So let's go inside. That is dead cabbage that I need to throw away. I've actually used this space as a dumping site. I think you guys can see right off the bat how it looks, guys. The bucket and the ladder and the broom and this basket I just came with, but let me switch on the lights. Okay, I'll close the door so that carrot doesn't get too anxious. So this is how it looks, guys. How it looks. I haven't been here in 6 months. 6 full months. The last time I was in here, I was going through a lot. I haven't sewn in 6 months. These are the blankets that I came from home with. These are the blankets that I came with from home. I'm a fabric hoarder. I'm going to sort this out. My patterns are everywhere. This is an unfinished project. Then I need to finish my bin. You can see the floor. These are my old cushion covers. And this, remember I've been telling you guys that I had a function in, I don't know if you are not Pedi, you would understand me. We were taken to our home officially, and I was supposed to wear this, but with everything that was going on, I couldn't finish it. The top is somewhere. This is my old ironing board. This is a dress that I need to finish. It's cut. I just need to sew it. It's the same pattern as that flowery one that I love. And this is a skirt that I need to add elastic on. It's a gathered skirt. You can see I've already did a raw hem on it. This is the material that was left from when I was making a curtain in my Limpopo house. Yeah, this is what was left. I don't know. I think I'll use it to cover cushions. I don't know. I've had it for quite a while. There's a scarf that I'm gonna wear most of the time with this. I think with this dress, I think the color goes well together. Fabrics that I haven't used. I have a lot of fabrics, guys. Patterns on the floor. Patterns on the floor. That is me. And more fabric. I learned my skill from this institutional, how do I call it, Uber Glam. This is my everything. This is where I refer everything. The lady that owns that school, she is awesome. You know, she's great. Guys, if you ever find yourself if you're in Joburg and that you want to learn a skill, check her out. I think she's on Facebook, and yeah, her name is Lelani. Here's my coffee. Her name is Lelani. You won't do shortcuts with her, but when you leave her place, you will live with knowledge. She's the best. This is more fabric, more pattern, more fabric, more pattern. I've put it on top of a coffee table. I love that coffee table, but for some weird reason I feel like it's big in my house. It was also big where we used to live before in Berea at the flat. So I haven't been able to use it, and I don't wanna sell it. Though I think as time goes on, I'll take this table out and put it in another room. And you know, these are some of the projects that I still have to finish. Napkins. This was leftover fabric from the blind that I have in Limpopo. So it's that I made for Limpopo. This is what was left, and I've cut a napkin out of it. I've just cut them. These are 16 inch by 16 inch. And this one, what do you call them? Pot holders. Yeah, and I cut the side to close it off. More napkin. This is from the tablecloth that I made for last year Christmas. More napkin. I'm gonna sort it out. I don't want the intro to be too long, so this is the kitchen. This is how it looks. I had an event again, guys. The function that I had, I wanted plates. I wanted to buy plates, but I couldn't buy them from the store because of limited funds. So I bought them secondhand. But the downside of that was that it came with a lot of junk. a lot of junk. It's junk everywhere. Some I will sort them out and use them. Some I'll just throw away. Like these pots, they are very strong, but they don't have lids. So I need to sort this out as well. The floor, there's a story for that, but story for another day. This one is not working. The small one is not working. It was the reason for this, for the floor to be like this. So this is my hobby space, nah? And in here, I don't want you guys to see that. It's what is supposed to be the bedroom. Let me switch the lights on, and that's my rail with my patterns, pattern paper, TV that I need to get rid of, and the bathroom. This is my hobby space. So I'm going to try and clean this up, guys. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I need to get it back into working. Yeah, so stay tuned. It might be 2 episodes, 3, but we'll see. I'm just going to try and get it into a working order. Maybe I can start here. We'll see, or I'll try to balance the kitchen and here. Okay guys, let's just start cleaning. Obviously guys, if you haven't struggled with getting out of bed, or if you have not been in a position where you struggle to keep up with basic chores that you're supposed to do daily, you will not understand this. You will ask yourself that, how does one let things go to this far? But guys, life happens, things do happen, life is harsh, people are harsh, it does happen. But if it hasn't happened to you, if it has not happened to you, do not judge, don't judge. That is something that happens to a lot of people quite often. It's just that we have different ways of dealing with it. So for me personally, when I'm in some sort of a funk, I just want to cook. It's not good here, but that's what I do most of the time. That's one thing that I don't mind doing. Sometimes I would overcook. I'll make too much food, and which we don't need, but that's how I'm able not to think about things a lot. But remember, I told you guys that the last time when I was in here, it was hard. Things were hectic for me. But even before then, I was going through this thing that I think I was tired, honestly speaking. I don't know how to put it, but I was exhausted, and I went into this funk that I couldn't get out of. So when everything was happening in that time, in March, April, it was like a final nail in the coffin. So I kept coming in here, sewing, doing this and that, but I did not have the energy to clean up after myself, because with everything, one needs to ensure that whatever it is that you do, you at least clean up after yourself. If you don't do it immediately, it gets out of hand. I think we all know that. So what I'm doing here, this is another project that I haven't finished. What I'm doing here, I'm trying to separate the scarves that I overlocked and the ones that I haven't overlocked, and fabric, put them on hanger and put them in a cupboard. And you guys, I feel like I wanna sneeze, but I can't exactly sneeze. So yeah, this is not how I want to keep my fabric, but unfortunately at the moment it's the only way that I can keep it. The correct way of keeping it is to put it in is it cake form? Is it cake form? It can't be cake form, I don't remember, but those things that you normally find in specialty cakes at the bottom of the cake, there are square ones, round ones, those ones, the ones that are covered with foil. You need a square one to cover that, a square one to fold your fabrics into that, so that you can put it nicely. Even when you're looking for a fabric, it's easily visible. You can just take it out, and then once you cut what the measurements that you need, you can put it back and put it back on where you have stored your fabric. But at this point, I just need to clear the coffee table. I need for it to be somewhat functional when I'm this side. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I am trying to implement the 5S in my 5S's or 5S principle in my life. It's a Japanese principle. It's a Japanese principle. It is sort, set, shine, standardize, and sustain. Please look it up. And I think for me, it's something that when I came across it, I resonated with it a lot, and I want to try and implement that in my life at the moment, because I need something to fall on or something to follow. So I'm trying to do that in both my house and in my hobby and everything else, because everything that I do, guys, so for me it's a hobby. Honestly speaking, my passion lies with a homemaker. I'm a homemaker, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. That's where my life is, and everything else is a hobby. So but I'm trying to make sure that my life in general, it has some form of stability that I follow. Do you know, guys, the fabric, they're not the lace one, the one that I was holding, the navy blue one. I don't know how long I've had that fabric. I was supposed to make my husband a senator top, but the way I am so scared to to cut that fabric, because it was slightly pricey. So for me, I'm trying with everything that I have not to mess it up. The pattern is there, but I'm just scared to cut it. I hope I can be able to do that without any problems in future, because I really love the fabric and I really want, it's a suit material fabric, so I think we all know how much that costs. So I'm scared. I haven't worked with uh, um, special fabrics, if I may put it that way. So I'm trying. I just want it to be, I don't want to mess it up because it's expensive for me anyway. I think we are making progress in the kitchen. I can see space, I can see the light on the counters. And this box, it's the last box that we still had that hasn't been unpacked from when we moved here. It was my husband's things, it's his cycling gear, né? And he's no longer cycling. I don't know why he's keeping it. He's into running now, but I just want to utilize this box. So I took it and put it in a plastic, and I'm going to give it to him, because if I take it and throw it away, it's going to be war that I threw his things away. But guys, he hasn't been to cycle in a long time. I think since the last time he went cycling, I think it was in 2018. And when we moved here, I made sure that gear is in one box, but he hasn't unpacked it, and we are now in 2022. Is it not a sign that he's no longer gonna go back there? But I can't exactly throw it away, because he'll be telling me how much I throw his things away, so I cannot throw it away. But I am gonna give it to him. When I leave here, I'm taking it back with me to the house, and I'm going to ask him to sort it out, because if I just throw it away. But that guitar that you see on the live there, it's going to disappear, because the owner as well has been holding on to it, and the last time he played it, I think he was 13 years, and it's broken even, guys. The strings are no longer working. They are torn. But I think the fact that when he was young, he kept saying, "Mommy, can I have a guitar?" And I refused for a long time. And when he finally got it, which was second hand, he cannot sing. First of all, he cannot play it. I told him that if he can at least master a little bit of it, maybe we could do lessons. So he doesn't want to let go of it, but I think it's going to disappear as well. So these are my cups. They are washed, they're in the cupboard, and I am left with just a few things to wash. And once that is done, I think I can now focus on the where I am sewing. Should I call it the living room? I haven't been able to call it the living room. And then my floating shelf in above the sink. This is how I put my things there, and I'm happy with how it came out. So I ended up rinsing that and leaving it overnight. This is where I'm gonna end for tonight, and I'll come back tomorrow again. I think this is going to be a process. It's not gonna be something that I'll be able to finish all at once. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for the love. Thank you to my new subscribers, to my returning subscribers. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload the video. Thank you so much for everything for the love that you have shown me, guys. It means a lot to me. See you on my next upload. Bye.